listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than a doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn
Welcome to the Bourbon Brigade Podcast with Kevin, Efren, and Chip, your typical disgruntled Army veterans who've come together for their passion of all things bourbon and whiskey. Stay tuned for honest reviews, whiskey banter, and information from the whiskey world.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the Bourbon Brigade Podcast. With me today is Kevin only. Efren is on call tonight. And today we're doing a little Sunday sipping.
What's going on, guys?
Oh,
that
gaming mic up.
There we go. What was that doing?
Let's go.
Little sneaky little guy.
Are you getting a gaming
real
quick?
I was gaming.
All right. So what are we doing tonight, Kevin?
Well, we are going to check out Copper and Cask.
That's right.
All right.
Anything special about Copper and Cask?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot special about it. One thing, give me 1 second here. I'm just working on something real quick, and we'll get this going. You have the same bottle I have, right?
Yeah. So I have the Cappy's 1940 Barrel Society pick.
Yes.
Yep. You sent this to me a few months ago, actually. I can't even remember. I think it was almost a year ago you sent this one to me.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
And then my store here in Clarksville, Tennessee had a store pick of this one right here that I got.
Nice.
I actually just cracked yours open for this. And then I've had this one cracked open for about a month and a half.
Okay. All right. So this one I have had a bottle. I had a bottle. I've had 2 bottles of it actually, but I drank the whole thing. So I am going to open a new bottle tonight.
Where's
I'm
that
not used to
from?
this big close-up camera thing, so I don't know where my marks are.
What's the stats on that one?
So this is the Cappy's Fine Wine and Spirits pick.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same one. It is the MI 117, and that means it is MGP aged in Indiana.
MI
for 5 years. Yeah. Okay. There's an MK version, and the MK version means it is aged in Kentucky.
MK.
Yes.
Got MK right here.
Yeah. It's still MGP. It's just aged in Kentucky. It's great. Their label's great on the back. They have a lot of information right there. I like that.
Is yours green? Or is it blue?
No, it's blue. It's just
okay.
The lighting. I have it in front of my.
I'll say that looks cool. I know they got a rye and they use a green label as well.
Yeah.
So I have the MK here,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to explain the difference? Some of the mash bills that the Copper and Cask uses.
Yeah. So they use the typical MGP mash bills. This is bought from MGP. But what they do a little bit different is they'll take the barrels and they'll send them to different places to be aged. So they'll rent rickhouse space either in Kentucky or wherever, or even at their home base in Rhode Island.
So they're out of Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been there. It's a cool place. I've done a tour there, and I've actually got to do a bottle pick or a barrel pick there, which was really cool.
What did it? So did it have like an actual like distillery like feel to it, or because they don't make their own juice, right?
Right, right. So they don't have a distillery, so they source everything they have. They're basically a rectifier, sort of a bottler.
Yeah.
They are Latitude Beverage, and they're out of Rhode Island,
Mm-hmm.
and they do a couple different things. They're steel dust vodka. Um, they do some wines, and Copper and Cask. Copper and Cask, I think, is one of their newest things, and that program's headed up by Randall Bird,
Mm-hmm.
and Randall Bird's a great guy. So he was the one at the tour, and he gave us, kind of carte blanche, like, let's try it.
Yeah.
Everything we're like, oh, this looks cool. It's like, hey, let's try it. Let's pull the bung out of that thing and give it a shot.
It's funny. Pull the bung out.
Pull the bung out and give it a shot. So they do. Copper and Cask does barrel picks only, so they're not blending. They're not,
Okay.
whatever you're buying a barrel, you're getting that barrel bottled and sent to you.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool program that they have going on. Randall's a cool guy, so he's got a lot of experience in whiskey. Not necessarily, well, he does have a lot of experience in bourbon as well, but he has a ton of experience in Scotch and other things.
Yeah.
He trained in Scotland, and he's a master of whiskey, I believe, which there's not a whole lot of those guys running around anymore, guys and girls.
Not, no.
Yeah. But pretty cool. He's got a pretty sweet resume. He completely got out of the whiskey game for a while, and he was doing something like making props for movies or like movie sets or something like that. So, and then he was approached by Latitude and asked to come on board for a bourbon like bottle program.
Yeah.
And so he it was a good deal. They
Yeah.
basically gave him carte blanche to do whatever he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So, he took it, and super creative guy. So he's got some cool things going on there.
I will say that I appreciate a good bottle of bourbon or whiskey that has copper on it.
Right.
It just like draws me in. So
It does.
immediately, aesthetically, I'm in on the bottle design.
Yeah.
I think it looks
Let's see
good.
if I can get a good. The label's great.
Yeah. Good label.
Yeah.
Yep. And information, honestly, information on a bottle is super important. They're not hiding anything. They're saying, yep, this is MGP. This is one of their many used mash bills. And I have two different mash bills here with me. I have the one, so it being aged doesn't necessarily, where it's aged doesn't necessarily mean it's a certain mash bill. It's just this mash bill, this barrel happened to just go to Kentucky,
exactly.
and Indiana. Okay.
Yep.
So I got the high rye, even though they're both technically high ryes.
Mhm.
Anything over 15% is considered a high rye bourbon. So I think they're just picking the higher rye to be the high rye mash bill. But I got a 70, 21, and 9 malted barley on the MK that I got from my store here at Bill's Package Store. And then I got yours, your Cappy's Fine Wine and Spirits, 60%, 36% rye, and 4% malted barley.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's also I've got a couple more bottles from Luke's Liquors here on Cape Cod, and it's kind of cool to see the different, the different barrels, like the differences in between them and where they were aged.
Yeah,
and you wouldn't think just a year in a different place would make a difference, but some of them are wildly different.
Yeah,
and I mean, you're going to get that some variances with different things and everything like that, but I don't know, cool place, cool, everything about it was just really awesome.
Good experience, man.
Yeah,
barrel pick is always a really good time, especially when you get to go on the grounds and do it.
Oh, absolutely.
So I have not had the Cappies yet, so this is gonna be my first time trying that one. And that one is the Indiana, aged in Indiana, and is the 36% rye.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got mine, which I'm gonna go ahead and nose them both just to see if there's any difference.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I gotta pour mine. Slacking here.
I got you. Oh, nice cork pop.
That was a good cork pop. Wow.
The noses are so similar though. It's crazy.
Really, even with the different mash bills, huh?
Oh yeah, very similar. If anything, you can tell that the 36% is I put them up to the light earlier. They're both the same color. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, the 36% rye, you can definitely tell it's got a little bit more heat on it. It's not as I guess dense is a word. Yeah, the 21% rye, definitely a lot harsher.
Mm-hmm.
And then a lot more ethanol on the Cappies. What do you get? You get a lot of ethanol on yours?
I do.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily. I mean, I don't. I do have a 21%er here that I could compare it against, but it's not the same as the one you have. So
yeah,
I'm just gonna roll with what I have here.
It's nice though, but I mean, it smells like MGP to me. It is.
It's definitely MGP. Yeah,
MGP-ness to it.
Mm-hmm.
But looking at the legs right here for the Cappies,
yeah,
it's quality stuff.
MGP
is no lame for sure. But this one, I like it. I like the legs. They're kind of slow, methodical coming down the glass.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that?
I can. It's actually showing up really well.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it on mine too.
I can appreciate that in a bourbon where you can tell it's quality. So that really helps.
Yeah.
Now let's check out the one that the Bills was in Kentucky.
Are they both 5-year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Well, actually, Bill's Package Store was filled November 2016 and bottled May 22. So almost 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah. Same for the Cappies. What's that one? August to August?
August to August.
Yeah, that one's 5 years.
Yep.
So not getting the legs on this one.
I don't know.
On the Kentucky one.
What's the difference in proof between the two?
They're both 118. I think the Cappies is
59%.
Yeah, 59. The Bill's Package Store 21% rye mash bill is 59.2.
Okay. So
not much.
Pretty similar.
But if you're just going off legs, man, the Cappies, it's looking like the Indiana aged one is high rye mash bill is the clear winner for that one for me.
Sure.
Yep.
And I mean, to be said, I like a high rye mash bill.
Oh, me too.
So
not too high though. When you get
once you start
1%, I'm calling it quits. I'm done. Not doing it.
Yeah, once you start getting to the barely legal bourbons.
Yeah.
The 51% corn.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of those there are out there, but you're getting up there and it start tasting a little weird to me.
Yeah, I agree.
But then on the other hand, we start getting into the true rise, and I'm back in.
I agree. I don't know, man. True rise, love them.
Mm.
All right, so what are you getting on the Cappies?
I am getting a little ethanol blast.
Wow.
It's sweet. But it's not like, that's not like, I don't know how to explain it really. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. There's just like an underlying sweetness to it.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of like sort of tampers down the ethanol, I guess. You can tell the ethanol's there, but it's just like sort of muted by the sweetness, I think.
I really like the Cappies. I think it's better than the Bills, honestly. And maybe because the high rye mash bill, it's got a great mouthfeel.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the legs, it's just the viscosity in this one it's really good. It's like that store knows somebody that knew where the good barrels were.
Sure. And that's, I mean, it's kind of nice being able to go there, instead of getting, some bottles mailed to you and, which one do you like better?
Yeah. Absolutely. And I've done that with Stellum. It was a clear winner, though, the one that we picked for Bills, but.
Sure.
Oh, man.
I was involved in picking one for Luke's Liquors, and that one is, the bottle on that one is MK 365. And that has just been released by Luke's Liquors.
Yep.
And that was
it
was a clear winner for us too. And it's a good one.
From you. You gonna put your sticker on that one?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, I don't know about in the stores, but I haven't really asked yet.
You should do it.
Yeah, I got to send them an email to see if they'll let me do that.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'll buy some more stickers if you need it.
Our logo.
Okay.
I second sip. I just took the second sip. I am getting a lot of vanilla. The ethanol's not as big of a deal for me on the second sip, honestly.
No.
I'm getting a lot of vanilla and then like oak carrying through after. They're pretty good.
Yeah. I like them for, I don't know, man. There's some MGP stuff where I'm kind of over the MGP thing.
Yep.
Because everyone uses it, but so far, Copper and Cask has been really good with their MGP. They've been able to pick some really good barrels, and then Tumbling Dice is another one from that
I think
goes up
kind
to
of the same situation going on there, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Which
all single barrels. Well, no, they do a small batch.
They do. I have that one.
You do.
I still haven't opened it. I haven't.
Well, we'll have to do a Tumbling Dice thing one day. I think though, I wish you could try. I wish you had this one with you so you could taste it. But I think this one, on the taste, it's just a little bit more mellow, and the taste lingers a little bit more. It seems like that high rye, the mouthfeel, the rye burn, kind of overpowers any of the flavors for me. But this 21% rye from Bill's
with a 21. Really,
it's really good. It's more bourbon-esque, I guess you could say.
Yeah, that would make sense. More, is it sweeter? Like noticeably sweeter?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But I love a good high rye. I like a good burn, Kentucky hug. So
yeah,
they're both really, really good. And definitely it looked like like I said, man, the legs like top notch.
Yeah, it's a great pour for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's a local store here, mostly on Cape Cod, Massachusetts area. Well, mostly Massachusetts. They've got 6 or 7 stores around.
Oh damn. It's pretty good.
Yeah, so it's
small area like that,
Yeah. Where the other one that I did with Luke's Liquors, Luke's is mainly on Cape Cod. I think they have 5 stores on Cape Cod, and then possibly one off Cape. I don't really know, but
oh yeah.
Yeah, so they're a little more local, a little more like sort of family owned. But it seems like they're doing a lot of the same. Cappies and Luke's do a lot of the same store picks. So I'm not sure if they have the same distributors, same contact people. Yeah.
Yep, probably do.
And they, it's one will come out with something and then the other will come out with the same thing, just different.
Yeah.
Which is great for me. I've got a lot of comparison material to work with when they do that.
Yep.
You know,
That's half the fun about bourbon, man, is trying to
Sure.
compare, stuff like that.
hmm for sure.
Like, what's some comparisons you like to do? I really like to compare. A good comparison for me that we need to try on here is Antique 107 and a Maker's Mark private barrel.
I was gonna say weeders.
Yeah,
I like to
absolutely.
compare weeders that are around the same proof. That
Oh yeah, dude, we could do it.
Mhm.
Antique 107. It's gonna be hard to find a Weller foolproof comparison with a Maker's because they don't really go that high in proof.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
we could find something. Rebel.
Oh, I'm sure we
Rebel.
could.
Yeah.
And I mean, Weller's. It's. Am I correct in saying it's pretty much the same juice at different proof points?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So,
I think you see that thing on TikTok.
um,
It's a huge ordeal for a
oh,
while.
so I really like. I went on TikTok yesterday for about 5 minutes, and I made a little quick like, "Hey, we're doing a video."
Yeah, I saw
Video,
that.
and I haven't been on TikTok in months, honestly.
It's been about a week since
Yeah.
I was on there.
Every once in a while, I'll pop on there to get rid of the little red numbers on my phone, but
Yep. Me too. I still got people following me and stuff. It's
yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
I think between the three of us, we probably have close to like what 30,000 people following us.
I got
40.
26.
Okay,
You got like 10, right?
I had
Close to
pretty
10.
close to 10, if I remember correct. I'm not sure how many Efren had, but yeah, so probably close to 40,000 people on TikTok. I mean, it's good for advertising other stuff, but I don't know. I really don't want TikTok to be my main focus anymore.
No, it was fun. It was.
It was
fun.
fun.
Not gonna
It was
lie.
fun and easy.
Remember your video, the tumbling dice, the mail call. That
Oh,
a
that
great
was a good
video,
one.
man.
It was a good one. With my kookery.
Yeah, man, that was good. That was good.
Let's do another one of those.
We should. Let's try to
We'll do
figure
a
out
mail
how to do
call.
it on here.
Yeah.
Mail call.
Maybe it'll be like I'll do a mail call and pretend like I throw you guys packages and you catch them. Like
We
I'll
can
throw it
figure
off
that
screen
out.
and you're like,
I got enough kids that throw boxes at me. We can figure that one out.
yeah, that'll work.
Perfect.
Hmm.
All right, man. Well, my winner, probably the Bill's Package Store. So, didn't you say you want to try this one?
Mm-hmm.
I need to get that for you. Pick
Yeah,
it up, send it out.
For sure.
You just do a 1-for-1 for your pick, and I can pick this up and I'll mail this to you.
Yeah, that works.
All right, perfect.
That works for sure. So,
All right, man.
all right. Well, the Cappies is good, but can't wait to try that Bill's.
They're both
All
good.
right. Well, if you're
both,
still watching,
top tier MGP, that's for sure.
oh yeah, absolutely. So everyone that's still watching, thank you. Like, subscribe, check all the boxes, do all the things, and thanks for hanging out with us. This is Bourbon Brigade, and we're out.
See ya. Thanks.
Bye.